store for decorating supplies for cakes, cookies, cupcakes, and even candy. Today, I'm going to show you how to decorate cookies using our method where the icing actually hardens. You can actually stack them, you can travel with them, you can make beautiful cookie bouquets, and the best part, you can put them in a bag for a display or to make a table favor or a party favor or any of your special events. First of all, I want to show you all the tools that you're going to need to decorate the cookies, which you can find at our website at sweetartfactory.com. So let me show you some of the things we're going to be using today. First of all, we need to start with our cookie cutters. At our site, we have hundreds of cookie cutters to choose from. I like to bake in themes, and the theme today is Halloween. It's one of the most favorite holidays that we celebrate. Kids especially love decorated cookies at Halloween. The cookie cutters that I picked for today are a bat, a pumpkin, a Halloween scary cat, the candy corn that kids love to eat at Halloween, a witch's hat, and last but not least, a witch's broom. I went ahead and followed one of the cookie recipes. It's the no-fail cookie recipe on our website. And we baked them, and then we let them out on a pan just like this to cool. The next thing you need are your colors. And I like to pick themes of colors. Of course, it's Halloween again, so we're going to go with Halloween colors. So I have our orange, our bright white, which makes your white extra white, a lemon yellow, and a mint green. Of course, there's varieties of each one of these colors. We carry an electric yellow that just really pops and beautiful, and a leaf green and electric green, and some different colors of oranges, but I stayed with the traditional colors. The next thing you need are your bags and your tips. We sell the disposable decorating bags. They're the 12-inch kind. They're super easy to cut. When you're done, you can either throw the bag away, or you can actually rubber band it, put it in the refrigerator, and save your frosting for a while. And then you need your tips. These are the different tips that we carry. They come with the plastic, special plastic where they float in water so they're not going to go down your drain. They also can be washed in the dishwasher and even heated up in the microwave, which is amazing. These are the copplers, and there's two different pieces to this. They get attached inside the bag and outside the bag, which I'll show you right now. This is how the coupler fits in. You put a tip on it, screw it on, and then you can interchange the tips as you decorate. We actually sell a 19-piece decorating kit, which comes with everything you need to decorate with the bags, the tips, the couplers on our website. And then also, I'm going to decorate with some of our sugars that we carry on the site. And you can make two different types of icing. You can make the glossy kind or the meringue kind, and we sell the meringue powder on our site. And then I always keep a supply of rubber bands to rubber band my bags with the frosting inside, and then toothpicks just to help you get along as you decorate. And when I come back, we're gonna be ready to decorate cookies. So you're ready to decorate your cookies, and you need to mix your colors. I followed the recipe called the glossy frosting for cookies. And I've already created at least 4 of the colors that we're going to use today. I made the green, the black, the orange, and the white. But I want to show you how we're going to make the yellow. So I have a little bit of white frosting right here. And I'm just going to take my gel paste, add some yellow. And with Halloween colors, they're pretty strong colors. So I want them really, really vibrant. The nice thing about these gel pastes is you can add a little or you can add a lot depending on what you want to color. Now when you work with the glossy frosting and when you work with the meringue frosting, the royal icing, it gets hard really fast. So when you are all done mixing your frostings, you want to take a wet paper towel just like this and you want to cover it, and then you're ready to keep them like that till you're ready to fill them in a bag. You want as much air out of the frosting so it doesn't dry up. And then we're ready to fill our bags and ready to decorate. I'll see you in a second. So using your bag, I've got my orange here to start. I always kind of put my hand at the top. I've used a rubber band here to actually make sure that all the icing doesn't fall out the other side. And using my index finger on my other hand, I'm going to use it as my guide. I'm just going to create a line here, and then a line down here. I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to create another line right here and bring it over. Then I'm going to switch to my color yellow, and I'm going to outline And then I'm going to switch to my white. And now that these are all outlined, I'm going to let these dry for about 20 minutes. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to actually fill them in and float them with a spatula. See you in a few minutes. All right, now that things have dried here, there's two ways that I can fill my area inside the barrier. The first is I can actually take a spatula, take my color, just a little bit, drop it in the middle, and then using your hand, pick it up and just float it inside, letting it go and cover all the way through the different sides. And this is a real quick way to do it, especially if you have a large area and you just float it in there and you're going to let it dry just like that. Now the other way is just to use your bag the way that you have. In a small area, this is the best way to do it. So using my white, I'm just going to take, and you just kind of do little zigzags and fill in around the barrier. And then you can kind of pull the other colors that were there. All right, and that'll just slowly mold in. And the same thing with my yellow. You do just these little zigzags. And it just kind of settles itself in a way and fills itself into those barriers. And I usually just kind of watch and see it float into the barriers. And if I need to fill in, I will go ahead, but I'll let it dry until I'm ready to actually embellish it with a happy face, which I'm going to do today. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye. So now that I've actually decorated my cookie, my candy corns, and I've let them dry, now I'm just adding a little bit of whimsy to them by adding some facial features. So I've just already put the white eyes here. Now I'm using some black, and this is our super black gel paste that just makes a vibrant black. I'm just creating some eyeballs. I'm going to put on some little eyebrows and then give him a different face. All right, and we're all done. Now I'm just going to let these dry for about 20 minutes to a half an hour, and they'll be dry enough to actually stack, put in a bag to create maybe a party favor, or just to put them on a plate and they're ready to go. Now if you're going to use them later on, you don't want to put them in the refrigerator. You want to put them, wrap them in foil or wax paper very nicely, and then put them in the freezer wrapped in paper or a cardboard box just to preserve them from getting any freezer burn. And they'll be ready to go. They can last actually in the freezer for about 6 weeks. So have fun. As our motto is, be creative and have fun. Thanks so much.